So this week I had a rejection on a research article that hit me particularly hard. Um, and they're never easy, but this one really hit me. I just think like the stakes were really high, and sort of my expectations were up because I sort of had did everything right, and I thought it was yeah, I just had higher expectations. And um, to me, I thought it was relatively arbitrary, but that's my own beliefs on what happened. And so the thing is, when you deal with rejection, when you get this in the academic game, there's nothing that you could do. I can try to negotiate, try to come back and do sort of political battles, but I can't do that. There's only so much I could do of that, and I suppose I could, but that's not who I am. Um, and so the only thing I could do is accept what happened and move on. And, I was thinking about the sort of reconciling, how do I sort of manage this? And I know I'm so much more, and I'm just so much more better off than a lot of people in so many different ways. And I'm trying to reconcile this and trying to sort of say, I just appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that follows. I appreciate, um, the fact that I'm alive. I appreciate the fact that I can go swimming every day. I have access to a pool where I go swimming. I appreciate the fact that I've got amazing kids um, that I love and I respect them, and hopefully they do the same thing with me. I appreciate my wife and that she's got an amazing job and that she is just a truly amazing human being. Um, I just appreciate so many different things, and I'm trying to come back to reality and sort of think that I am not I'm not a failure. That um, that it's a pretty arbitrary process, and there is no dispute resolution. That there is, I'm just coming back in saying, you know, if you're following along and you're listening to this, um, rejections are unbelievably hard to take in science. Um, there's no easy way to take them because you spend, not only is it your identity that's tied to it, but you spend years working on projects. Um, I'm talking like many years. It's not like something that's really simple that you push things through because you're the only one that sort of believes in it. Often, when you work in teams, it's not really teams, it's you that's sort of pushing things through. Um, at least that's my experience. And so much is tied to it. And not only that, is that all of your rewards that you get, getting a job, getting promotions, respect, like everything in the whole profession is tied to those damn publications. And it's an arbitrary process. So, what I want to do at this moment is I actually don't know what I want in the long run. Um, I think this is sort of calls into a lot my career, my choices, all of those kind of things. Um, I don't know at this moment, but the only thing that I know is I need to come back to the present, um, to to share just how much I appreciate everything. That it's wonderful to at least have a few people that listen, that go through, and that's the only thing I know at this moment. Is the rest of it is just absolute garbage. I've come to the point in my career where I don't believe in the vast majority of science and scientific progress. I know that that is a very skeptical and jaded view, but I started out being very optimistic in the career and being very sort of focused on things. To sort of think that there is this like you do this and you get that, but it doesn't work that way. So, but what I do know is that in my given day, like today, is that there's a couple of people that are listening to this. And the simple fact that there's a couple of people that are listening to this makes my day. Um, and I think that's the only thing that matters to me is that there is a small, very small community that that you're part of. And I just want to say thank you. And I also wanted to say thanks to my whole family for being there. I know they'll never listen to this, but maybe one day, um, when I'm long gone and has a digital imprint, they might listen to this. Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for everything and how much I appreciate everybody, um, regardless of everything that sort of happens. And if that's one mark that I can leave in this world, um, is that no matter what happens to you, just keep trying. And then on top of it, whatever happens, um, just remember that you're a privileged few, and there's only so many people in this world that are alive. If you think of all of the people that have lived in our life, um, we're just very, very few of the human beings that have lived over tens of thousands of years. And so we're privileged to have this opportunity at this moment. And I think about that. What can I do to allow you to learn, to prosper, given my experiences? And I think just having you here, part of my life, listening, matters to me. All right. Take care and have a wonderful day.